that something as small as 0.039 inches, that's 0.099 centimeters in diameter, is enough to cause a change in the position of a tectonic landmass measuring up to 29,035 feet. I'm talking about the height of Mount Everest, and it ever rests on your faith.
All right, so you're welcome to Bub TV. The name goes Benjamin Quaddy. I'm telling you, I have this genius guy, man, when it comes to poetry and what you're about seeing. You'll be so glad you saw this guy on Bub TV.
Hello, my name is Elom. I go by the stage name LKD. That's EL-KAYDEE, and I'm a spoken word poet who mainly focuses on science poetry. My journey of poetry started when I was in class two. Class two, I think, where we were asked to write a poem on National Chocolate Day, and I decided to write one. The only lines I remembered were, um, "It is delicious and nutritious, munchy and crunchy." Yeah, that's how it started. Then fast forward in JHS, I wrote my first structured poem, and my English teacher encouraged me to continue. God bless you, Mr. Asante. God bless you. Uh, from there, I went to SHS where um, my the gift was actually birthed, and I was able to discover my specialization, which is science poetry. Because I was a science student, I wanted to find a way to apply what I learned into poetry while glorifying God, and then that's what birthed my first poem, which was physics, light. I did a whole poem on light, the concept of light as a wave, as a wave, and light as a particle. That's for another day. It has been a blessing so far. Right now, I am in a group called Scribes Poetry, and we are doing massive work in the Christian spaces and the creative spaces as large. I hope to glorify God even more with the poetry I do and show the world that the arts and God are not mutually exclusive. They are but one person, because God is an artist. Even the fact that He made us and He made us the way we are shows that He is an artist, as He is a scientist as well. And that is my aim as an artist. Now, it is said that faith moves mountains, and it is astounding. So much so that it is resounding, and I am recounting the reverberations resounding in the echoes that faith moves mountains. I mean, not only that, but Matthew 17, verse 20 says, "Faith as small as a mustard seed." Amazing. Just imagine it. That something as small as 0.039 inches, that's 0.099 centimeters in diameter, is enough to cause a change in the position of a tectonic landmass measuring up to 29,035 feet. I'm talking about the height of Mount Everest, and it ever rests on your faith. And now I can see it on your faces that you're in doubt. Like, really, what is this guy talking about? You should just get out. But really, think about it, that you can shout it from the rooftops like the speakers on the boombox, that seeing is believing. So if I don't see it, I don't believe it. But really, do you really not believe it? Well, believe this. Believe me when I say that when it comes to faith, seeing is not believing. Why do I say this? Because, like blind Bartimaeus, like a blind man seeking to see, I believe I need not see or seek to see before I believe, that my belief is not based on what I see or seek to see when I seek to believe. And I'm talking about the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I'm talking about faith. I'm talking about the locus of points equidistant from your prayer and your answer. The only circle inscribed upon the fortified triangle of hope, love, and salvation, and anything outside of that Venn diagram is a set complement, call it doubt and frustration. So I wonder why you doubting. You keep looking for the right angle to direct your prayers, so you bend your knees at 90 degrees, looking for signs to co-sign your belief endorsements, but your answers seem to be going at a tangent to the center of your needs. Don't you see that you need faith? And in doubt and frustration, you keep shouting, pouting, doubting Him. See, and hear me out. The only thing worth doubting is your own doubts, no doubt. So doubt your doubts and never doubt God. Mark 11:22 says, "Have faith in God." For by faith the world was made created from nothing. By faith Isaac was born to Sarah who was barren. By faith Abraham had descendants as multiplied as the sand on the seashore. By faith Enoch walked with God and was no more. By faith Moses parted the Red Sea, and by faith you and I are set free, and by faith I declare that no mountain shall by any means stand in your way. In Jesus' name, by faith I declare that no mountain shall by any means stand in your way in Jesus' name. And by faith I do not mean religion, no. I'm talking about what makes the blind to see, the deaf to hear, and the mute to talk. I'm talking about what makes the leper whole, the lame to walk. I'm talking about what made that woman say that if only I touch the hem of his garment, will I be free from this bleeding pain. I'm talking about what made that man say that no, Jesus, don't come to my house. All you have to do is deliver a spoken word with your mouth, and my servant will be okay. I'm talking about faith. And by faith, I do not mean religion, no. You know, the word faith, theologically speaking, is a very interesting word. No, because it only began appearing in the New Testament. It only became popular in the New Testament. But when you read Hebrews 11, it gives a clearer picture for it. It's intricately, explicitly explicated and elaborated the power of faith from creation to salvation. And now it's time to turn our lives around. And so I'm rounding up. And so, rounding up in a circular conclusion, I have come to the resolution that the only solution to a mind rotating with doubt and confusion is a revolution. Now, let's spirally rewind that. I said it's time to turn our lives around. And so, I'm rounding up. And so, rounding up in a circular conclusion, I have come to the resolution that the only solution to a mind rotating with doubt and confusion is a revolution of faith. 360.